Welcome to APL Cargo's driver payroll training. In this video, we'll walk through 3 important topics that directly affect your pay: detention and layover pay, extra stop pay and breakdown pay, money code receipt submission, and the driver reimbursement process. Understanding these policies helps ensure you get paid accurately and on time, and that you know exactly what is expected of you. Let's get started. Let's talk about your pay period, when it starts, what's included, and when you can expect to be paid. Take a look at a standard calendar. Your pay period runs from Saturday through Friday every week. That means every Saturday, a new pay period opens and it closes at midnight the following Friday. You'll notice Saturday is circled on the calendar. That's your starting point. Every Saturday, the clock resets and a new pay period begins. The line running through Sunday all the way to Friday represents the rest of your pay period. Any load that delivers during this window, from Saturday through Friday at midnight, will be included in that week's settlement, which will pay the following week. Here's an important detail. Your load must deliver by midnight on Friday to be counted in that week's settlement period. If your load delivers after midnight on Friday, it will roll over to the following week's settlement. Plan accordingly. Now let's talk about when you get paid. If you are a W-2 driver, you will receive your settlement payment on Friday at the end of the following pay period week. If you are a 1099 driver, your payment will be issued on the Mondays. So W-2 drivers are paid on Friday, and 1099 drivers are paid 3 days later on Monday. To recap, your pay period starts every Saturday and ends Friday at midnight. W-2 drivers are paid on Friday. 1099 drivers are paid on Monday. Here's an example. Based on the calendar above, if you deliver a load on the 11th, that load will be on your settlement on the 20th if you are a W-2 driver, or the 23rd if you are a 1099 driver. Please keep in mind that your financial institute where your check is direct deposited to will play a part in the actual day you receive your money. Always check with them first, and keep in mind that bank holidays can also play a part in the actual day the funds are deposited into your account. If you have any questions about your pay period or settlement, reach out to your driver manager. They are your first point of contact for anything payroll related. Understanding the difference between detention and layover will help you to understand what you will be compensated for. APL Cargo pays detention and layover to our mileage drivers based on the amount of time they were at a facility. The industry standard is to allow up to 3 hours at a facility before detention starts. Detention starts 3 hours past your appointment time. Layover starts 11 hours past your appointment time. The time you arrive and check into a facility matters. Make sure you are always hitting the check-in button in the DT Driver app. Doing this will ensure accurate compensation. Getting paid for detention or layover is not guaranteed. You will need to make sure to do your part in this process to ensure you get paid when you qualify for it. You cannot be late for an appointment and then request detention or layover. If you are late, you do not qualify. Some of the other reasons this would be delayed would be if you did not follow the load instructions, did not submit a request for detention or layover in Samsara, failed to put your in-out times on your BOL before uploading it into the DT Driver app, did not correctly check in or check out at the facility, or lastly, if the situation falls under the breakdown category and was not an actual detention or layover. What is extra stop pay? Well, it's simple. At APL Cargo, we pay our mileage drivers $40 for all additional stops on a load outside of the pickup and final delivery. This does not apply if the extra stop is caused by driver negligence or a need for maintenance. All company drivers can qualify for breakdown pay. If your truck experiences failure on the road, you may be eligible for breakdown pay. After an initial 8-hour period to resolve the issue, we pay $100 per day while the issue is resolved. If you are offered a substitute unit to drive while repairs are being made and you refuse this unit, you will not qualify for breakdown pay at all. Some additional reasons breakdown pay might be denied are if the breakdown was caused by driver negligence, if you failed to follow instructions from our OTR department, if you decide to take personal time off during the breakdown period, if you have not completed all of your DVRs during the past 30 days, if you fail to return to duty after repairs are completed, if the breakdown is falsely reported, or if the situation involves regularly scheduled shop maintenance. When the company issues you a money code through EFS or Relay to cover an authorized expense, you are required to submit the receipt. This is not optional. Let's go over the requirements. You must upload 100% of all money code receipts issued to you. Receipts must be uploaded into the DT Driver app immediately after the transaction. The submission deadline is 24 hours from when the transaction was completed. Late submissions will not be accepted. Extensions will only be granted if you have communicated with and received approval from senior management before the deadline. Now let's talk about your financial responsibility. You are financially responsible for all funds advanced to you through a money code. Any difference between the amount issued and the actual expense will be deducted from your settlement. And if you fail to upload the receipt within the 24-hour deadline, the full issued amount will be deducted from your settlement, no exceptions. Upload your receipt right away, every time. The 24-hour window is firm. If you pay out of pocket for a load-related expense and need to be reimbursed, there is a specific process you must follow. Skipping steps will delay or prevent your reimbursement. Most important step happens before you even make a purchase. You must obtain prior approval from your driver manager before spending your own money on a company expense. Expenses that were not pre-approved may not be reimbursed. Once you have the approval and have made the purchase, follow these 3 steps. First, submit a reimbursement request in Samsara within 10 days of the purchase. Second, upload your receipt directly to the request in Samsara. Third, notify your driver manager that your request has been submitted. Remember, get approval first, then submit in Samsara with your receipt and let your driver manager know. All 3 steps are required. Everyone knows that getting paid is the #1 reason we all work each day. We hope this training helped explain how to ensure you get paid on time, know when the deadlines are, and what your role is in this process. Always stay in communication with your driver manager if you have any questions. Thank you for watching this training video.